Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kaz Marie and this is another episode of Love Island Review. Before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, leave your comments down below, and I hope you are keeping it well. Let's talk about it. Casa Amor is over, guys. The recoupling was done today, and was it dramatic? Yes, it was dramatic. I was on the edge of my seats, so let's talk about it. We're going to start off with Sammy because that's who they started off with. He recoupled. When he was giving his speech, I thought he was going to couple up with Gabby because he did say that he had more of a connection with Gabby and he preferred Gabby to Amber. But he surprised me. He coupled up with Amber. Whatever. Whitney walked in with Logan. They look good together. Again, do I feel like it's gonna get somewhere? Hopefully, but I doubt it very much because Logan was like feeling Leah at a point. No, I'm just saying. But we'll see how that develops. Obviously, I'm happy for my girl Whitney. They look good together. It's giving what it's meant to give, but we don't know if he was just trying to get in the villa. So then we have every time I read the name, it just Then we have Zach and Molly. Obviously Zach picked Molly. No surprises there. He's just a pathetic guy. Katie walked in single. She didn't feel any of the other guys. She wasn't feeling them, I'm guessing, because it's not just for Zachariah. But she did say that she just wants to get to know Zachariah whilst Molly's sitting there. And I thought at a point she was going to give, but she didn't give. They were just giving a little back and forth. Just very PG argument. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just like, she just... But I said, okay, cool. Let them do their thing. Whatever it is, whatever. Katie is really not giving. I feel like she should go home. The three of them, they need to get out of my villa and go home because they're not giving what they're meant to be giving. But Zach seemed a little bit scared though when she walked in by herself. His voice started shaking when he was talking to her. And I was just thinking, sir, you've chosen Molly. Choose with your chest. I was going to say first. Choose with your chest. Do you get what I mean? Then we have Montel. Okay, Montel decided to stick with Leah, but the way he was giving his speech, I thought he was going to actually say he wants to recouple with Tink. Although he was peer pressured into kissing Tink last night, it still seemed like he wanted to be with Tink, the way he was giving that speech. But no, he decides to stick with Leah. Leah comes back single, they're together, yada, yada, yada. Their boring relationship, desert, is given desert. Nobody cares. Scott and Catherine. Catherine, I knew she was going to recouple. I had a feeling she was going to recouple with ELOM. Again, do I feel like they're really, in it? I don't know. Was ELOM just trying to get into the main villa and dibble dabble and see what's out there? We don't know. We just have to give it time and see how the interaction goes. But Scott looked like he wanted to cry and punch the wall at the same time, but he was trying to keep composure. Then he had his little comment about, oh, now I get what people were talking about in the villa. It was aimed at the wrong person. And then Catherine was like, it was so aimed at you, babe. Like, I'm here for the drama, but Catherine, like, you don't need to be so angry, girl. You should have just smiled it off. You're here with your new man. He can be salty and cry for all he wants. We don't really care. You guys was not like together. Yeah, you were coupled up together, getting to know each other. It's not like you was closed off or whatever the case may be. So that's them. Then Mitch and Abby, no surprises. Obviously, was gonna pick Abby. Yeah, I mean, thank God somebody wants him and he wants them back. So happy for you, Mitchell. Jess. How many times did I have to call your name? Why are you moving so slow? How many times must I say he does not want you? Sammy does not want you. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this in this on this channel. Like, I've said it so many times. He doesn't want you. He doesn't want you. He does not want you. He said it right from the beginning. You're not his type. He said like 3-4 times, you're not his type. But yet you insisted on coming back single. For what reason? What happened to Zachary? The strawberry with veneers and her wigs. What happened to him? You could have just at least recoupled with him. Play a bit of a game. Because it's like you're so desperate wanting Sammy so bad that you actually put yourself in a vulnerable position. For me, that wasn't smart of her at all. So now we go to my people. Ella walks in. Wait, before Ella walks in, Maya is asking him how he's feeling, whatever. He expresses himself that, yeah, he's really been missing Ella, and he really likes her. He's ready to just, commit to the one girl. He's ready to let her know his feelings, not hide from him his emotions. Giving the full speech. Then Ella walks out, kick it, holds OUZY's hand, kick it, walk in, get there, and it all just hits the fan. So Tariq looks so pissed. Tariq wants to punch the wall, punch the ceiling, shake whoever he can shake, but obviously he can't do that. So he tries to keep composed, and Maya's asking, so how do you feel, Ella, that Tariq is by himself? And Ella was pretty much like, oh, but I thought he missed the game, so... Then Tariq goes, he's so petty. Then he says to her, oh, you wasn't my girl. I guess you wasn't really my girl. It was just my turn. And I was like, okay, so you didn't need to say all of that. That's just being childish. That's being extra. Like, let's be for real. You were just declaring your love for the girl. And now, because she's with another guy, your ego's bruised. He's hurt. The thing is, I am so proud of Ella. But, Ella, if you're gonna be that girl... you need to stand 10 toes. Like, you need to stand firm in your decision. Why are you crying? You've shown this man pepper. Like, you've peppered him. Why are you now crying? We're just rooting for you, girl. But anyway, she wants to talk to him. He was like, no, we're done. This is over. We're not. Then she stopped holding OUZY's hand. Poor OUZY, him and his bobby pins. I was just thinking, oh man, he really didn't ask for this. But, oh well, it's Love Island, right? So tomorrow's preview, Montel is lying to Leah but he didn't do anything with Tink. So we saw the bed shaking. We saw movements. Stop that. You did. And you can't even lie. He's such a neek. It's just... Then we see Ella and Tariq trying to have a conversation, and he just like, what part of it do you not understand? Like, we're done. So yeah, guys, if you've watched this far, you might as well just subscribe to the channel at this point. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.